Okay. Welcome, welcome. We're going to begin from child's pose, so make sure to protect your knees. And child's pose, you can start it with the knees together or the knees wider than your hips. Fine, whatever works for you the best. In my case, I'll do it with the knees wider and then slowly allow the belly, the spine to soften towards the floor. Relax your elbows and place your forehead to your hands or towards the floor or towards the block, but don't hang the head in the air. Relax the shoulders, the upper spine. Let's take a few minutes here. Begin to bring the attention to the breath. And if you have your legs wider than your hips, like I have, allow your belly to soften and to relax towards the floor. With every inhalation, releasing the abdomen, and exhale, softening as you allow the belly to come into the spine. Just breathing in and out. Take your time. Gentle stretching the back of the hips. Breathing regularly, normally. Relax everything on the back line of the spine. Releasing any tension in the shoulders, in between the shoulder blades. And begin to deepen your breath. Slowing down the inhales and the exhales. Just feel the stretch. Notice the belly, notice the breath. Couple more breath here. And then slowly let's all move to tabletop. So if your knees are wider than your hips, allow the knees to come right under your hips. And then slowly place the wrist under the shoulders. Find the length of the spine. And let's move the hips back and forth. Exhale as you draw the hips to the heels, and inhale you back to come to tabletop. So just moving gently back and forth. One more round. And slowly, let's come to tabletop position. Now let's move the hips to the right and to the left. And linking the breath with the movement. Inhaling when you come to center. Exhale when you go to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. A few more rounds like this. Gently loosening up those joints. And then back through center. Let's rotate and make a circle. Hips to the right, to the heels, to the left, and slightly forward. Same direction. Couple more rounds, gently mobilizing the hip joints. Relax your shoulders and elbows. And let's move to the left now. To the left, exhale to the heels, to the right, and through center. And a few more rounds going in this direction. One last round. And slowly from tabletop, let's move back to child's pose. Relaxing the hips to the heels, relax your elbows, shoulders. Take a moment. And slowly, let's find our way back to center. Now, from here, from tabletop, extend your left arm forward, left hand forward, and then release both elbows down and release the forehead towards the floor and the hips slightly back, and just feel the stretch on the left side, under the armpit, in between each rib, in between the rib cage, especially the outside of the rib cage. Take a deep inhale and gently press to the palms, come back to the table, place your left hand under your left shoulder. Now the right hand goes forward, exhale slowly, release the elbows down, relax the forehead towards the floor, and just feel the stretch in the right side. Deep inhales and full exhales. And slowly inhale, press to the palms, come back to center, place your right hand under your right shoulder. Now inhale, open and twist to the left. Left arm goes up to the sky, and exhale, thread the left arm under your right arm. Left shoulder, left ear goes down, and wrap the right arm behind your back, or keep the forearm or the elbow down towards the floor. Nice deep inhalations, full long exhales. Inhale, if you have the arm behind you, bring the arm up to the sky. Place the hand under the shoulder slowly and do the twist, tabletop position. Now place the waist on your left, the weight on your left hand. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, right arm goes under your left arm, right shoulder, right ear down towards the floor. And if it feels right for your left shoulder, wrap the arm behind your back, or just release the elbow and the forearm towards the floor. Close your eyes and enjoy the twist as you deep and inhaling and the long deep exhales. Keep the breath flowing. Nice inhales. Long exhales. And with your next inhale, the left arm goes up, and then under the left shoulder gently, and do the twist, come to table, and from table, bring the hips to the heels, and the arms are coming with you all the way down towards the floor by your side. Relax your shoulders, palms are facing up. Take a moment. Inhale, standing in the knees, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, lower the hands towards the floor to tabletop position. Inhale, extend the right arm forward, the left leg goes back, holding position. Engage the core, engage your left leg. Keep the breath flowing. Working on strength and balance. Nice deep breath control. Take a deep inhale, right hand down, left knee down, and then move the hips to the heels. Relax your shoulders and elbows, forehead towards the floor. Back to table. Extend your right leg back, press through the heel, engage the core, engage your right leg, and the left arm comes by your left ear. Don't drop the head, keep your neck in line, and the breath is moving. Take a deep inhale, left hand down, right knee down, and let's all move back to Balasana, child's pose. Deep breath. Moving to table. This time, elbows down, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes under. Let's come to dolphin pose. Press with the toes, lift the hips, straighten the legs. Crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. Inhale, heels higher. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale down. One more time, heels up. Exhale, heels down. Lower the knees towards the mat, top of the feet flat on the mat. Move the hips to the heels and sweep the arms down by your side as you relax the shoulders towards the floor. Take a moment and rock your head from side to side. If you cannot reach the floor with your forehead, remember, place the block and just gently rock your head from side to side. Head back through center. Let's come to rabbit pose. Be gentle with this movement. From the forehead, rock to the crown of the head as you lift the hips away from the heels. And then exhale, gently release again the forehead down towards the mat and the hips to the heels. Lift the hips, rocking from the forehead to the crown of the head. Exhale, gently release down to the forehead and hips to the heels. One more time. Lift the hips, rocking forehead to the crown of the head. Don't go too far forward. Exhale, slowly release forehead down and hips to the heels. Relax your shoulders, Balasana. Take 2 or 3 rounds of breath here. And slowly inhale, standing in the knees, sweep arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to table and tucking the toes under. We're going to straighten the legs, lift the hips, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, chin to your chest, heels towards the floor. Inhale, heels up, knees down. Inhale, tuck the toes under, engage the core, knees off the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, contract the belly. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, contract the belly. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract, knees down, top of the feet flat. Move to child's pose, elbows down, forehead towards the floor. 3 rounds of breath. Moving to table, tucking the toes under, press downward dog, lift the hips, chin to your chest, heels towards the floor. Take a deep inhale, lift the heels, knees down, tabletop, keep the toes tucked. Engage the core, knees off the mat, few inches off the floor. Inhale, exhale, contract. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract. Inhale, release. Exhale, contract, knees down, top of the feet flat. Move to child's pose, elbows down, forehead towards the floor. 3 rounds of breath. Last round of this sequence, coming to tabletop position, tucking the toes under, belly in, downward dog. Lift the hips, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Take a deep inhale, heels up, knees down, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, engage the core, knees off the mat, few inches. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract. Inhale, soften the abdomen. Exhale, belly goes into the spine. One more, inhale, release. Exhale, contract. Knees down, top of your feet flat, and move the hips back and bring the arms again down by your side. Relax your shoulders, elbows, wrist, and fingers. Take a few rounds of breath. Standing in the knees, inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down towards the floor, tabletop, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips, and let's all move to the back of the mat. So you're standing in the back, remove the blanket from your mat, feet wide as your hips, holding from the opposite elbows, bend the knees, and stretch your spine. Draw the chin to your chest, crown of the head is pointing towards the floor. And just breathe here, assisted by gravity, creating space in between each vertebrae. Stretch and breathe. Now bring the hands towards the hips, keep the chin slightly tucked in, engage the core, engage the back muscles, and slowly find your way to standing Samastiti. Equal standing pose. Have your feet wide as your hips, distributing the weight in between both feet. Let's take a few moments here with the hands to the heart center to reconnect back with the breath, slowing the inhales and the exhales down. Relax your shoulders. And from Samastiti, let's release the hands down and let's rotate them. Left foot slightly out in an angle, 35, 40-degree angle, stepping forward with your right foot. So adjust your right foot and the length in between the right foot and your left foot. Then the hips and the shoulders are pointing to the front of the mat. Flex your right knee into 90-degree angle and then sweep the arms out and up into the warrior one, Virabhadasana one. Gently arching the upper spine, opening the chest, and just stretching the back line of your left leg as you work on strengthening your right leg. Take a deep inhale, exhale, bring the elbows by your rib cage, palm facing up. Straighten your right leg and lower the hands down towards the shin or towards the floor as you draw the chin to your chest. 3 rounds of breath. Flex your right knee, engage the core, bring the arms out and up. Inhale from warrior one, bring the elbows by your rib cage, palm facing up. Straighten your right leg and slowly lower the spine with the hands down to your shins or towards the floor, and move the right hip back as you stretch the right side of the body. Relax and breathe. Flex your right knee, bring the arms out and up. Let's return back to warrior one. Arms up, reach through the spine, and then bring the elbows by your rib cage, shoulders back and down. Straighten your right leg, and slowly as you exhale, lower the hands. Whatever you can reach, relax your neck. Take a moment. Now flex your right knee and slowly bring the arms out and up. Release the hands down towards the hips, and one step back, right foot comes to meet your left foot. Hands to the heart center. Concentrate on the breath. Notice your feet. Notice if you're placing more weight in the front or the back. And then slowly hands down by your hips. Now rotate right foot out, stepping forward with your left foot. Adjust your hips, adjust your shoulders, and then flex your left knee until you find a 90-degree angle. Arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips, nylon spine. Take a deep inhale and bring the elbows by your rib cage, shoulders back. Now from here, straighten your left leg and slowly lower the hands towards the left shin or towards the floor. Move your left hip back. Relax your neck and breathe. Flex your left knee, arms to the side. Let's all return to warrior one. Reach through the fingertips, nice long spine. Take a deep inhale, left knee is bent, and then bring the elbows by your rib cage. Now straighten your left leg, and as you exhale slowly in control, lower the hands towards the floor or towards the shin. Guide your chin into the chest, relax your neck, breathe. Flex your left knee, engage the core, sweep the arms out and up. Virabhadrasana 1, relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, elbows by your rib cage, palms facing up, shoulders back and down. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale and exhale, nice long exhale in control. Hands towards the floor or towards the chin. I always get confused. Relax your neck. Keep the breath flowing. Flex your left knee, engage the core, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, release the hands down. One step back and Samastiti. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart. Relax your shoulders. Draw the belly in. Concentrate on the breath. And exhale, hands down. Now I'm going to stand facing the front and towards my computer. And from here, let's rotate the right foot out and adjust again the feet so the back foot is in line with the back of your the back of your mat, and the right knee is flexing over to your right ankle. Arms to the side in T position. And we're going to keep the knee bent and then slowly lower the right hand down. Maybe you can touch with the fingertips to the floor or not. And then slowly we're going to sweep and bring the arm into peaceful warrior. Take an inhale. Exhale, arms to the side in T. Keep exhaling and keep moving the hand down. Engage the core. Inhale all the way into peaceful warrior. Exhale, lowering in T and then down towards the floor. Inhale slowly in control and keep moving into peaceful warrior. Exhale slowly, moving down towards the floor. One more time, inhale, moving up. And exhale, moving down. When we get there, straighten the leg and stay in Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. And keep reaching and guiding the left shoulder back. Nice deep breath. And flex your right knee and arms to the side and release the hands down. Rotate, straighten the knee and rotate the right foot forward and the heel comes in. So from here, arms to the side, flex your left knee. And again, take a deep inhale first. And exhale, we lower the hand down and the arm goes up, the right arm goes up. Take a deep inhale, moving and keep inhaling into peaceful warrior. And the exhalation happens as we lower the hand down and the right hand goes up. Inhale, lengthening the inhalation and sweep the arm over to your left ear. Exhale slowly, lower, left hand down, right arm goes up. Couple more time, inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, lowering, keep the breath in control and the strength on the legs. One more time, inhale, up. And exhale down. Inhale, come up. Straighten the leg and move to the left and lower into Utthita Trikonasana. Hold in position and guide the right shoulder back. Keep the breath nice. Inhales and exhalations, always moving. Take a deep inhale, arms to the side, release the hands down, rotate the left foot in, and then flex the right knee to bring the right foot to meet your left foot and left foot under the hips. Hold in position, hands to the heart. Take a moment, slow down the breath. That movement of going up and down into peaceful warrior and towards the floor, maybe make your breath feels a little bit short, so take the time. Get the control back of the breath. Even, subtle, soft, and relaxed. And then slowly from here, release the hands down, shoulders up, back, and down. Let's have hands to the waist, extend the right leg out to the side, work a little bit on balance, rotate and slide the heel to the inner part of your left ankle. Engage your left leg, engage the core, and when you're ready, you can keep the toes down and you're perfectly fine here in your balanced pose. You can bring that right foot up, below or above the knee. Never put pressure on your kneecap or your knee joint. And when you find your position, find a spot in the front on the floor where you can focus your gaze, and you can bring the hands to the heart. Keep the breath flowing. Don't hold the breath. And the hands coming down, the foot down, place the weight on your right foot and create some movement, make some movement with your left ankle, your left foot, mobilize it. And then now let's place the weight on your right leg, hands to your waist, extend the left foot out, rotate and guide the heel in. Engage the core, engage your right leg, and find the version of the tree on this side. Bring the foot higher, below, or above your knee. You can bring the hands again to the heart. Focus your gaze. Concentrate on your breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Relax the left foot down and mobilize your left leg and pulling foot. Give it a shake. And let's go to the back of the mat. Let's go down to the mat all together. From Samastiti, inhale, flow the arms forward, nap, nice long spine, keep the chin in. Exhale, swan dive, pull the belly in, engage the muscle of the core, and the hands are going down towards the floor. Inhale, hands under the knees, lift the chest, halfway up into 90-degree angle, and then slowly release the hands down. Walk into downward dog, and from downward dog, lower the knees down, lower the hips towards the floor, grab your blanket, and come into sitting in your blanket. So remember to sit at the edge of the blanket to allow the pelvis to tilt forward, not in the center. Let's sit on Sukhasana, easy pose, or any other pose you are comfortable. Relax your shoulders. Draw the chin slightly back and down. Lower the gaze towards the floor. Close your eyes. Let's take here a moment to rest and bring the attention back to the breath. Bring the arms to the side, flexing the elbows. Place the hands to the back of the head, elbows in. Keep the upper spine nice and long and deep. Exhale slowly in control. Guide the chin to your chest. Elbows out, lift the chest, the head. Place your right hand to your left knee and release the right ear to right shoulder. Left hand is just slowly going down towards the floor, creating space on the left side of your neck. And release. Left hand goes to your right ear. Inhale. Exhale, guide the left ear to left shoulder. Relax your right arm down. Concentrate on deep exhales here. And release, let go. Both hands to your knees and rotate the head gently in one direction, loosening up. Going to the opposite direction. And slowly head back to center. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Now let's come back to center. Now please extend the right leg forward, guide the left knee into the chest, and then cross the left foot over to your right leg. Press through the back of your right leg and hug your left knee with your right arm. Left arm goes up to the sky, and as you exhale, release the left hand down behind you, look over to left shoulder. Press through the right heel. Inhale. And exhale, bring the chin towards your right shoulder and then lower the chin towards your right shoulder again. Inhale, lift the head, and then let's rotate to the right. Left hand goes down to your left leg and right hand behind you. Lift the spine, look over to right shoulder. That's a deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring the chin towards your left shoulder. Head back through center and do the twist. Grab your left foot with both hands and straighten your left leg forward and up. Exhale, flex and release the heel down. Keep holding from your left foot. Straighten, inhale, extend. Exhale, flex and release. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, flex and release, and extend your left leg forward and hug the right knee into the chest. Straighten the spine. Cross the right foot over to your left leg. Hug your right knee with your left arm, and the right arm goes up to the sky, rotating. Exhale, release behind you, look over to your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, the chin goes towards your left shoulder. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale, head back through center. Loud. Let's twist to the left. Right hand goes down to your right foot. Left hand behind you. Lift the chest. Look over to your left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, the chin goes to the right shoulder. Return the hair back to neutral and do the twist. Hold the right foot with both hands. Inhale, straighten the right leg forward and up. Flex and release. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. One more. Inhale, straighten. Flex and lower. And release the foot down. Bring the hands behind you. Bend the knees. Some windshield wiper movement here again. And let's move the legs to one side, remove the blanket from the mat, and let's all find our way to the front with the feet wide. Let's have a moment here on farmer's pose. And lift the head, lift the chest. Let's come into a little bit of core work before going down. Navasana, boat pose. You can use a modification, hands behind you and the knees bent and holding position. You can have one a hand or both hands parallel to your legs. Lift the chest, engage the core. Keep the breath moving, don't hold the breath. If you like, you can flex and point the toes here. Keep the breath moving. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out, and then slowly release the spine and the chin to the chest. Moving up, the chest, thighs and knees together, thighs and knees pointing up to the sky, and the feet off the mat, lean slightly back. Round number 2, Navasana. You can use the support of your hands as long as you keep the spine lifted from the heart and the core engaged. Of course, the breath is moving. Shoulders back and down. Couple more breaths. Sole of the feet together, knees out, release the spine, relax the neck, just breathe. Inhale, lift the head, chest, guide the knees up, feet wide as your hips, arms forward or behind you, shoulders back, lean slightly back, feet off, last round, Navasana. Lift the chest, keep the core engaged, keep the breath moving in and out. Sole of the feet together, knees out, release the spine, take a break. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest, open the knees and the feet wide as the hips. We're going to go down from the front of the mat, shoulders back and down gently, belly in. One vertebra at a time. Going down, down, down. Relax your neck. Maybe use the blanket or a towel to protect your neck. Let's take a moment here. Lying in your back. You can bring the arms to the side into position to relax your shoulders and chest. And let's bring the arms overhead. So we have the feet wide as the hips and the heels under the knees. We're going to go up and down in bridge pose, Viparapita, or desk pose with arms movement. As we inhale, we lift the pelvis, we lower the hands down. Exhale, the spine goes down and the arms coming overhead. Chin in, inhale, coming to the bridge, arms down. At the same time, we slowly release the spine down, the arms are coming overhead. 4 more rounds, moving with the breath. Exhale as you release and inhale as you come up. 3 more, please. In control. Place the hands to your knees and slowly bend the elbows, guide the thighs into the chest and away. And just a few more rounds like that. Flattening, releasing. This is Uttanasana. To release the counterbalance, the back bend, and then slowly bring the knees over the hips, the feet in line with your knees, in arms out to the side in T position. We're going to work in a core strength again, slowly twisting to the left, going slowly, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage, back through center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, slowly in control. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Back through center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the left, slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Inhale, back through center. 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hover, engage. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round, two sides. Slowly to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage. Back through center. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to the left slowly in control, and we're going to stay in the twist. As you release the right side of the body, turn the head towards your right shoulder and just relax your chest, release your rib cage, relax the outside of your right hip. Engage the core, slowly bring both legs back to center, and then slowly relax to the right in the twist. Rotate the head to your left shoulder. Engage the core, slowly, both legs back through center. Lower the feet down and wide as your hips, lift the pelvis into bridge. Make sure your spine is nice and long, and then slowly lower the bridge down towards the floor. Hands to your knees, big toes touching, and open the knees out and in. Exhale as you open. Inhale as you close. Exhale, release. And back through center one more time. And release the right foot down. Place your left foot on top of your right thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin. IT band stretch. Chin to the chest. Breathe here. Left foot down. Place the right foot on top of your left thigh, holding from the hamstring or the shin. Concentrate on the long breath. And release and come into full happy baby, holding from both the outside of both feet, the outside of both ankles, chin to the chest. You can stay here. You can rock from side to side. Give yourself a massage. And back through center into happy baby. Then lower the feet down. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Moving the legs from one side to the opposite side. And then back through center. Hug yourself. Tighten into tight ball, like stretch your lower back. And then holding from the hamstrings, we're going to straighten the legs up. Flex the knee and release. Inhale, straighten the legs up. And flex and lower. Inhale up and down, up and down, up and down. Then legs up, release the hands from the hamstrings, open the legs in a V, rotate in an angle, the ankles going one direction, one into the opposite direction. Flex the feet, engage the inner thighs slowly, bring the legs and feet together, bend the knees down, bend the knees, lower the feet down, and then bring the arms overhead and coming to bridge. Just make sure your spine is nice and long, and then slowly release it down towards the floor. Hug yourself, tight ball again, stretch your lower back, lift the head of the mat, forehead to your knees. Exhale, release the head down, bring the arms up, lower the feet down and slide both feet and those legs straighten. Nice stretch, nice pencil stretch. Reach through the toes, reach through the fingertips. Take a deep inhale and exhale, release the arms, bring the arms to the side, away from the body, palms facing up, and then open the feet wide as your mat, turn the feet out. And you are now in your Shavasana pose with eyes closed. If you need to cover yourself or cover your eyes, make any adjustments. Before settling down into your final resting pose. This is a time of letting go. This is a time where you do your best of surrendering into the present moment. You feel the entire length of the body, the back of the body, from the skull to the heels, slowly releasing and melting down towards the floor. Notice your shoulder blades. Make sure there is a space in between each shoulder blade. Notice the back of both arms, from the shoulders to the top of your hands. Try to soften and allow the arms to feel heavier as you are releasing the palms and every finger. Notice the entire length of your spine and the back of your rib cage. Do your best to release the muscles surrounding the spine and in between your rib cage. Notice the space in your lower back and try to soften the muscles around the lower back. Feel the back of both hips and the sacrum in touch with the floor and try to soften the muscle of your glutes, the muscles of the back of your legs, hamstrings, calf muscles. And notice the space behind your knees and ankles. Relax your heels. And surrender the entire length of your legs towards the sole of your feet, towards the floor. Bring the tension to your neck and the space in between your neck and the mat. Feel the skull in touch with the floor. Notice the crown of your head and the entire front of your face. From the forehead to the chin. Both sides of the face, the muscles and the skin, everything is releasing towards both sides. Find that middle line in your face, in the forehead, nose, in the middle of the lips, middle of your chin. And try it again to release both sides of your face towards the mat. Soften your ears. And down to your throat, soften your throat. And allow your tongue to soften down to the base of your mouth. Bring the tension to your chest, collarbones, front of the shoulders, the front of your rib cage, the abdomen. And release the torso from your sternum all the way down to the lower abdomen. The front of both arms are open. Biceps, the inner part of your elbows, the forearms, the palms, the entire length of both arms are releasing even deeper towards the floor. Your hips, the front, the pelvis, and the pelvic floor are softening. The thighs, both knees, shins, ankles, and top of the feet, and all the toes are deepening into the relaxation. Both legs are feeling heavier and lighter at the same time. Your entire body, from the crown of the head to the sole of the feet, the front and the back, is melting down inch by inch towards the floor, and you are letting go. Now please deepen your breath, and as you inhale, bring the arms overhead and again give yourself again that nice pencil stretch as you point the toes and so you reach through the fingertips. Notice the space in between each vertebrae. Notice the space in between each rib. Take a deep inhale and then nice long exhale. In control, bend the knees, hug yourself, gently roll over to one side. Take a moment in fetal position. Head comes last. Gently, slowly, please. Let's all sit together. Sukhasana again, easy pose or any other pose where you feel comfortable. The crown of the head is pointing up towards the sky. Your shoulders are soft. The muscles of your face and your chin are soft. Eyes are closed. Let's bring the tension inward. And let's watch your breath moving as we slow down the breath in control. We're going to move the chin up with the inhale. And through the nose, exhale long and deep and slowly move the chin to your chest. And when it's time to inhale, you begin the inhalation. At the same time, you move the chin up. Long exhale, chin to the chest. And keep moving at your own pace. Slowly, the head up and down with the breath. Slow down the breath. Slow down the mind. Next time when you inhale, you bring the head back to neutral position. And here you begin to bring your breath back to normal. No more lengthening of the breath. Just breathe in and out. Watch the movement of the breath within the body. Guide the hands to the center of your heart. Nanjali Mudra. And take the time here to notice the body. And take the moment to check in with the mind and the feeling of the mind. Notice any difference you may experience from the beginning of the practice until this moment. And if the feeling is a positive feeling, try to hold on that. even after we finish this practice together. Now have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to cultivate. And may all have peaceful, loving, sweet words to offer always. And may our actions always be inspired by love, peace, sweetness, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for practicing yoga with me today. Namaskaram. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Till then, please, like I always say, stay happy, healthy, and safe. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.